Couple observations that I've been noticing over the last couple months in coaching clients that are looking to break into tech sales is the days of going into these interviews unprepared, not doing any research, just shooting off a resume into a portal of a job application, hoping that they'll call you back. Those days are over. Now, when I coach clients, I'm constantly telling them to treat it like it's a gold account, treat it like it's a tier A account. Many times, like in my early career, even my career now, I'm trying to break into a certain account. I'm leveraging LinkedIn. I'm multi-threading. I'm trying to see and figure out, does somebody know somebody there at the organization to get me a meeting? Really treating it like a cold prospect. That's exactly how the people that I coach or anybody that's looking for advice today should approach a tech sales job, whether it's a BDR position or an AE position. Right now, I'm coaching a mid-level AE. She's been out of the game for a couple years, doing other real estate ventures and so forth. But one thing that I've been working with her on is understanding how to cold email a potential employer. So targets you want to look for: VP of sales, maybe director of sales, anybody that has sales in their title or account manager and so forth, because you want to draft up a brief intro letting them know that, hey, you're interested, but you're also suitable. Your elevator pitch. Why is Anthony valuable to the organization and what can they bring? You yourself are the value prop, so you need to be able to understand how to articulate that in an effective way to how that will lead to the business that they're serving, will lead to revenue for their organization, right? So at the end of the day, you are the solution to the problem that they have. You just need to show how you're going to be able to solve their problem. Let's say their problem is reps aren't developing pipeline enough. Go to town on that. Develop an elevator pitch around how you can not only generate pipeline, but close. So that's a tidbit there. The second thing I've also noticed is there's a huge shift right now in the market where, especially for entry-level roles, because I've been coaching a number of potential SDRs that are trying to break in for an SDR or BDR position. A lot of these roles are shifting back to major city markets. The days of being a remote BDR, at least from what I've seen, and feel free to comment if you've seen anything differently, there's a huge shift where these BDR positions are going back to hubs. So San Francisco, maybe LA, New York City, Dallas, maybe some parts of Houston and so forth. But I'm seeing a huge shift of entry-level tech people going back to the office. The AEs, they're fine right now. Most of them need to be in front of customers anyway, so I think corporations understand that. But I think it also makes sense because organizations now, when they're leveraging, to figure out who the best talent pool is, it's very hard starting out. I think back to my early days when I was working for an up-and-coming cybersecurity organization. I was able to hear how Brad or how Sarah pitched through a cold call. So I got to hear that. I think that's extremely valuable, and the days of getting value from that now are not seen, but I think companies are understanding like this is probably a good thing to have kind of that boiler room aspect when you're going in and training these reps, especially early on, because that gives them the fundamentals. So a lot of times I'll suggest, or at least tell my clients, hey, be open to in a hybrid environment or in an office environment, because you're going to be able to reap all the benefits, not only socially and professionally, but politically. You'll be able to help build your brand, probably accelerate a lot faster on your fast track to climbing the corporate ladder, or just being really good at your job and maybe leading to other entrepreneurial ventures that you have in mind. So that's my tidbit. DM me if you have any other questions. Feel free to schedule a coaching session as well. Peace.